Jets fans, something's brewing at One Jets Drive. While everyone's focused on quarterback battles, wide receiver depth, or even the kicking situation, the front office quietly made a move, one that could have massive consequences for the defensive side of the ball. But before we get into it, if you're a diehard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. Look, every season has a moment where an unexpected name steps in and changes everything. Someone who comes out of nowhere. Remember when nobody believed Bryce Huff would become a key player? Or when Quincy Williams went from just a depth piece to an absolute monster on defense? Well, what if I told you that moment might have just happened, but nobody's talking about it yet? And let me be clear. This isn't just about bringing a guy in to fill a jersey number. This is about adding someone with the potential to fight for a real role in this defense. A name you need to remember. That's right. Edge rusher Kingsley Jonathan, out of Syracuse, officially signed with the New York Jets on June 12th. A move that flew under the radar for most fans. But if you dig deeper, it starts to make perfect sense. Let's talk about this guy. Jonathan's journey is not the typical first-round pick easy path to the NFL story. This is a grinder, a fighter, someone who has spent years proving people wrong. At Syracuse, he was known for his motor, the relentless pursuit, a guy who simply doesn't quit on plays. And when you look at the current state of the Jets' defensive line, yes, we've got studs like Quinnen Williams, Jermaine Johnson, and Will McDonald leading the pack, but depth on the edge is never a bad thing. And here's where it gets interesting. Why bring in Jonathan now? Look back to last season. Remember how fatigue started setting in late in games? How this defense, as dominant as it was, sometimes struggled to close out drives late in the fourth quarter. Depth matters. Rotation matters. Aaron Glenn, this coaching staff, they understand that pressure wins games. And pressure isn't just about your starters. It's about the guy coming in on 3rd and 7, fresh, ready to explode off the edge. This isn't just a camp body. Kingsley Jonathan has traits that you can't teach. Explosiveness off the snap. High motor. Physical toughness.
Smart football IQ, a film junkie.
And let's be honest. Jets fans know the pain of watching our defense struggle to generate pressure when the stars come off the field. We've lived that nightmare. This move, it's about never letting that happen again. Look at the defensive depth chart right now. If Jonathan shows out in joint practices against the Giants, if he flashes in the preseason with key pressures, sacks, or tackles for loss, this man could absolutely force his way onto the 53-man roster. And remember, this coaching staff has no problem rewarding hard work over draft status. If you can ball, you stay. Jet fans, sound off. Can Kingsley Jonathan become the surprise edge contributor this year? Will he follow in the footsteps of guys like Bryce Huff? Undrafted, underrated, now essential? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button. And if you love this kind of deep Jets content, make sure you're subscribed because nobody covers this team like we do right here on Jetstream News. As always, go Jets. See you on the next one.